Excuse me. Pardon me.
Hey, sit down. So my favorite Harold Ramis film is Animal House. Animal House is probably my favorite comedy of all time, definitely up there. Just everything about that movie is freaking hilarious. And as, one of the main writers, if not the main writer on the film, he has a lot to do with why that movie is so funny. Basically all of his big movies, Stripes, Ghostbusters, Caddyshack, they're all great, but Animal House is the one that really sticks with me, and it's the one that, if given a chance, I'll watch over and over and over again.
This is a really difficult question to answer because I honestly wasn't even sure of how many films, he played a part in that I loved until I went to his IMDb page to answer this question. Then it was just like an entire listing of every single movie I've ever liked, and he played some role in it. So, it was a difficult question to answer, but I think at the end of the day, Groundhog's Day remains tried and true as my favorite Harold Ramis film. Harold Ramis wrote the screenplay and directed it, and I think that his sweet but still very sarcastic sense of humor shone through in much of it, and it really shaped my perception of what a comedy should be at a very young age that, kept on going up until my adulthood, and it holds up, amazingly well. I just watched it for the first time in probably over a decade just last month, and I was laughing and very touched by it. Groundhog's Day is a great movie. It will always be a great movie. I think it is a great testament to Harold Ramis' memory, and it is definitely my favorite of his films.
So I was going to go with something classic, Caddyshack, Groundhog Day, basically all his greats. It's hard to decide which movie is the best, but then I realized he directed Multiplicity, which might not be his funniest and might not be the greatest, but for some reason I find hilarious. Multiple Michael Keatons. Of course that's hilarious. I don't know why, but it is one of my favorite comedies, and possibly one of the more quotable comedies out there. Not more quotable than most of his other stuff, but for some reason it's just one of my favorites.
My favorite Harold Ramis movie of all time is actually a tie between Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Those two movies made up much of my childhood. I had all the toys, had the firehouse. I even stopped sucking my pacifier because my mom told me she would buy me a Ghostbusters toy. And she did. It was one of the blasters. Not a proton pack blaster, but some other Ghostbusters toy blaster. I don't know. But I watch both movies religiously every day. And it just blows my mind that Egon is he's one of the ghosts now.